Hey everyone, how are y'all doing today? Just wanted to make this video just to talk about this crazy news that just broke out only a few hours ago. I'm only making this a few hours after this initial announcement, and this is going to be very unscripted because I really just wanted to talk about this right off the bat after doing a bit of a look into it. Um, so for those who are anywhere at all, like anyone who's still wondering what my current thoughts on Thomas the Tank Engine are, I still do keep up with it, yes, but I've definitely, like, ever since that Big World, Big Adventures thing came out, I have not been a fan of it ever since. Like, Big World, Big Adventures to me it's not Thomas and Friends. I don't like it. It does not work, and it's just made me stop watching the show, though that doesn't stop me from watching any fan-generated content because there is a lot of good stuff out there. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'll talk about that another time because we just got news today out of absolute nowhere that there is a new Thomas and Friends movie in the works right now. And I'm not talking like this is not a like the annual movies we get every year for the show, like that are actually part of the show, like Legend of the Lost Treasure, Blue Mountain Mystery, Misty Island. No. This is like a straight up real Hollywood blockbuster movie that's likely to be featuring celebrities and stuff. And this was announced out of absolutely nowhere. I had no idea this was a thing at all. I don't know how long they've been working on this, and I was like about to lose my mind when I saw this. And like I just wanted to give my thoughts and like I wanted to ponder on like what exactly we were going to be getting. Like, what do you think we could be getting out of this movie? To start things off, I have this article from Deadline pulled up that's titled "Thomas and Friends New Movie in the Works from Mattel Films and Mark Foster's 2DUX squared." I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry, someone correct me in the comments if I'm saying that wrong. But we'll have a look at it here. It says, Thomas the Tank Engine is making a return to the big screen in a new feature being developed by Mattel Films and Mark Forster's production company 2DUX Squared. The new project, to be co-produced and directed by the World War Z and Quantum of Solace filmmaker, will be a mix of live action and anime based on the popular kids franchises, which has spanned TVs and toys. So the fact that already, like, I'm noticing I'm already getting odd feelings on how to think about this. The fact that they just said that the director of World War Z, really dark, grim movie, you got Brad Pitt out there fighting a bunch of crazy fast zombies and stuff, and this guy is going to be directing a Thomas the Tank Engine film. I really have no idea how to feel about that. It just feels a bit weird to me. But then again, we can have, I guess, I don't know. I don't really know who directed Dora and the Lost City of Gold. I never saw that movie. It looked really bad. I heard it was Michael Bay, though. I really don't know. I'm going to have to, someone let me know in the comments again. But, yeah, you can have crazy movies like that based off of little kids' shows. But this one hits closer to home with me because this is Thomas getting a full theatrical movie directed by the guy that directed World War Z. I'm a bit thrown off by that. I just think it's a bit of an odd choice, but I don't know. We did have the guys who make Fast and Furious direct Sonic the Hedgehog, which, by the way, the Sonic the Hedgehog Rapid Reviews is still in the works. It is coming. I'm sorry it's been taking so long. I will have it out as soon as possible. Just to let you guys know. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Let's continue reading here. It says, Renee Wolf, co-founder and co-CEO of 2DUX Squared, will also produce. Alyssa Hill, A Taste of Power, and Jess Wigito. I don't know how to... Some of these names I really don't know how to say, but we'll just say from the upcoming Tron 3 movie have wrote the script. Robbie Brenner, executive producer, and Kevin McKeon, supervising producer, will lead the project for Mattel Films. It says, Thomas is a beloved global franchise that focuses on the importance of friendship, a theme that resonates deeply with children and parents around the world, said Brenner. Mark is an incredible storyteller, and I look forward to partnering with him to tell Thomas's story in a modern and unexpected way. Thomas has been a personal favorite of mine since childhood, said Forster. I couldn't have been more excited to be working with Robbie and the entire team at Mattel and embarking on this beautiful journey with such a timeless property. So we do have some words from the director and the producers here. It seems like they do know what Thomas is. I mean, it is hard to not recognize him when you take a look at him. Like, he's a big blue steam engine. Everyone can recognize that, and you would know he's a kid's franchise. Though, like, I think it's just funny. This is coming from the guy who directed World War Z. Though I do have a little bit of hope when he says that it's been a personal favorite of his since his childhood. So hopefully, with him directing it, saying that Thomas has been like a personal favorite, I hope that does mean that he would know what he's talking about. He knows what he's working with. But, like, I mean, there you have the books, you have the TV show to go off of, so you do have a grand bit of source material. So hopefully this could give us a bit of hope here. Let's continue reading here. Thomas and Friends is celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. Thomas was first created in 1945 by Reverend W. Awdry in stories for his son Christopher. The TV series is now in its 24th season. The previous Thomas the Tank Engine movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, basically that's the last movie to come out in theaters, grossed close to $20 million worldwide. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm never that great at reading here, but grossed close to $20 million worldwide 20 years ago. Yeah, that movie was a bust. And hey, it's 20 years old, but hey, good for that. Thomas and Friends joins other Mattel Films projects in development, including films based on American Girl, Barbie, Barney, Hot Wheels, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Mason, Masters of the Universe, Viewmaster, and Wishbone. Hill is represented by Kaplan Perron Entertainment, as well as Madi Salehi and Catherine McClure at HJTH. Wigato is represented by Verve, Kaplan/Perron Entertainment, and Sloan Offer Weber and Durr. And that's basically the entire article. So basically, we did get like a very small glimpse into what this movie could be having. I don't know what could be in this. I remember, if you guys do remember, anyone who's been in the Thomas fandom for so long, you guys might remember that all the way back to like a few years at the very beginning of the 2010s, there was talk that there was, if you guys know it, we just call it the World War II movie. That was supposed to be like also a live action animated hybrid film of Thomas the Tank Engine that took place during World War II. It was supposed to be like a big Hollywood movie, but that got canceled. I think they called it Adventures of Thomas, but then that got officially canceled. That wasn't happening. But now that we're getting this has me thinking, now that we're getting this movie, does anyone like think this could be it? Could we finally be getting the World War II movie at last? But something, though, tells me I honestly doubt it. I think this is going to be something completely different, though it's still going to have the same type of concept, being that it's a live-action, animated, hybrid movie. It's just, I don't think it's going to be like, because the World War II movie looked like it was going to be pretty dark from what I was hearing about and what the synopsis that we got was. It sounded like it was going to be a pretty dark movie, especially for it taking place in the war. So I don't think this is going to be that. But it's still like, it gives off that kind of vibe, just knowing that, hey, it's a live action animated hybrid film. I'm still getting those kinds of vibes. Another thing I wanted to mention is, like, who is going to be in this movie? Like, I'm talking character wise from Thomas. Do you think, obviously I think we're going to get some new movie characters like exclusive to this film. I wouldn't expect anyone like Burnett Stone or Lily or Patch, anyone from like Magic Road. I wouldn't really expect any of them to come back. I think we're just going to get new characters. I'm pretty sure like other human characters like Sir Topham Hatt, the driver and fireman, like they're going to be live action this time. They're not going to be stiff models or anything like that, which is, I think that's a good thing for me. I'm okay with that. Though the engines themselves, you know, like Thomas, Percy, James, like I don't know how they're gonna look. Do you think they'll have them look like how they do in the Railway series based off their real life counterparts? I think that would look really cool. Or they could still just look how they do in the TV show, just maybe with a bit of a more realistic look. I don't know. I really don't know what to say about that. I would personally love it if they could go for a Railway Series-esque approach where they actually look like where they're based off of their real life counterparts, like where Thomas looks like a real British class E2. That would look so sick. I would love to see that. But also, let's just talk about like what are the characters we can actually expect to see in this movie. I don't know who to expect. Obviously, you're gonna have Thomas, the tank engine. I think we'll have Sir Topham Hatt most likely. We gotta have his other friends, Percy, James, Gordon. But also, let's consider where the show is at right now. We don't have Edward and Henry anymore. Edward and Henry are gone. They took them out of the Steam team, and now we have Nia and Rebecca. So, who can we expect here? Are we going to see Nia and Rebecca in this movie, or are they going to go all the way back to the basics, and they're going to have Edward and Henry in this? Heck, is Edward even going to be in this movie at all? Because everyone knows that Edward was not even in Magic Railroad. He was gone. So that's like one thing that we have to be left on. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to be in this movie? Like, again, let me know in the comments, like, who you think's really going to be in this movie. And also, like, on the subject of, engines and train related stuff, who is the villain? Is there going to be a villain? Are we going to see Diesel 10? Imagine Diesel 10 in this movie. Like, how scary do you think they could make him in this movie? Not that I'm expecting this to be like a horror movie. No, not at all. More of like a bit with a bit more action, maybe something like that. But like, imagine Diesel 10, Diesel, like any of the the actual villains we've gotten. What if Spencer's in this movie? Any villain characters? I'm more thinking like mostly Diesel 10. That's usually who comes to mind. But we'll see all we can do is just wait and see what happens. Also, like, one other thing to mention is that we know that this is a big Hollywood movie. So here's my other question is, as it is with big Hollywood movies, everyone knows that there's bound to be a good number of celebrities to make an appearance in, as like with My Little Pony the movie or Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, we get celebrities then in to voice specific characters. Like, we had Jim Carrey playing Dr. Eggman. We had Zoe Saldana and Liev Schreiber in My Little Pony the movie, and they did amazing in those films. So what can we expect in the Thomas and Friends movie, like celebrity-wise? Who do you think we're going to see? I'm not going to lie, I would love to see maybe Daniel Radcliffe or Ricky Gervais in this movie. I don't really know what it is. I would just like any British celebrities that I can think of. Anyone from the Harry Potter movies, I could think about them being in this kind of movie, especially for a movie based off of a kids franchise that's a big Hollywood one. Obviously, you gotta expect to see some sort of celebrities in this. Again, if anyone who you think, any celebrities who you think is gonna be in this movie, let me know who you think in the comments. Like, just let me know on that. But yeah, I just wanted to take like this quick moment, make this little discussion video that we just got this announcement out of nowhere. Brand new Thomas and Friends movie, big Hollywood movie, not really connected to the regular books or series in any way. We don't even know any plot details. For all I would like in a Thomas and Friends movie, I'm not really expecting anything dark out of this, but I think it'd be crazy if they could go for more. Like in the Railway series, there's always talk about modernization. That was always a big threat back in the days of the classic series, as well as the Railway series books. There's always the overlooming threat that diesels are coming in, they're going to replace the steam engines entirely. Like, do you think that's a threat they could be facing in this movie? Like, are they going to face this head on? I'm really curious about this. But I'm also curious to know what you guys have, But I'm also curious to know what your thoughts are on this. What do you think is going to be the story? What characters do you think are going to be in it? Who do you think is going to be voicing these characters? Any new characters are we going to get? What are your thoughts on this new live-action animated hybrid Thomas and Friends theatrical movie coming out? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and yeah, just let me know. Until next time, you guys have a good rest of your day. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Did you like this video? If so, be sure to hit that like button to show support for the channel. Feel free to have a look at any of my other videos, both old and new. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a brand new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel and for sneak peeks of what's coming. Once again, thanks for checking out today's video, and I'll see you next time.